Hey, I'm Charles Johnson, and you're watching Cinderblock Sessions.
Yeah, I'm calling out, but it's not the same. So just push it out. But oh, it breaks your name. So just get it out. Leave the way you came. Oh, and the worst part, it always tastes the same. Yeah, I'll leave my heart in cut bank every time. Yeah. So just holler out to the mountain range. Yeah, we cut and roll on the open plains. So just let it rain, calling out your names. And I let them know while you dance the town alone. Yeah, I leave my heart in good bank every time. Yeah. I said, hey, oh, hey. I said, hey, oh, hey. Now, hey, oh, hey. Now, hey, oh, hey.
Cabank is a creek in Montana. My mom's side had a lot of Native American roots, and my sisters are sort of have that traveler spirit, kind of like me. And they told me this story where they spent the day on Cabank Creek up in northwest Montana. It just really moved me. They've got that vagabond in them. I've always admired that about them. So, it's really coming from like my gut. This isn't like I'm not making these stories up. This is what I'm living. So, just that this is like me. I mean, I'm originally from California. I'm based in Nashville. I've been kind of all around the country for the past couple of years, and it's really important for me to get the music out there to the smaller markets that sometimes people may overlook. I was going through Montana, going through even up to Canada, and then back down through the Southwest. So really just to get the music out there to people who want to hear honest, songs and music. Something like that, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just like out seeing the country with my guitar and my dog, who's a chocolate lab. Pretty much just, putting it all out there. I feel like after I play, I have like this like clean slate emotionally, just because I kind of force it all out there. Yeah, it's a very emotional process for me, live shows. So just it's always very cleansing, I guess, and it's my favorite part for sure. It's my buck knife. I was like training to become a car salesman in Nashville about like a year and a half ago, and just wasn't really doing music. I had a few songs up my sleeve, but this was my knife. It was given to me by a girl. Kind of broke my heart. Just got the tattoo as like a symbol of that like heartbreak and me bouncing back from that, because after we parted ways, I like started recording, touring, released a few records. So it's just kind of a symbol of like that turnaround and keep the knife on me. So one of my favorite moments has been coming home and playing to the San Francisco Bay Area. I've been away from home for almost 10 years, and finally booked a hometown show in San Francisco and sold it out pre-show, and just had this great time with a lot of old friends, family. So going home after being out on the road and living in different places has been the most special thing.
We were mourning down in Oakland. We were talking about our memories. We were lonely. I said, baby, you're taking all day. Now in places I ain't ever been, I left you lonely. Yeah. I can barely sleep, so tell me about your dreams. And that raging wind is blowing out to sea, 'cause it's a long ride back from the country. It's a long ride home, back to San Francisco. I got an ocean, we were swimming for a bridge, burning highways like memories. I haven't seen you since. You make it easy. With San Francisco, my band, not lost all them on memories. I'll catch up if I can. Yeah. I can barely sleep, so tell me about your dreams. And that raging wind is blowing out to sea, 'cause it's a long ride back from the country. It's a long ride home, back to San Francisco. I can barely sleep, so tell me about your dreams. And that raging wind is blowing out to sea.
Tell me, what am I to do? So tell me, what am I to do? 'Cause I'm falling, oh I'm falling in love